sauce, dude.
Come on. Oh, baby, my baby. Everything was better off. Oh, baby, my better off. Everything was better off. The risk I was, I would never get it off, but just know I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay the bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, baby, my better off. Everything was better off. Oh, baby.
Rizzo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait a second.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Ready.
5-9. 42-yard line.
54. Mike, 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Ready, check.
On first down, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I mean to jump in on it, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
11. 54's Mike. 54's
Breeze to throw again.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Saints 7, Cowboys nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got a bad delay, bro.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Sponge. No. 49, check 49.
The give to Elliott running left. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Oh, and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 39 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
It's fucked up. It's out of whack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
54. Right here.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming. Kill.
Here's Prescott.
Crunch.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for the Cowboys. 44 yards. On first down, it's Elliott. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Ready. Yellow lady. 11. Watch 54. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Hey, Delta. Check, Mike. 50.
Now Breeze on third down. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Man out. Say. Kill. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, easy.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down. So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to go for it. Got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35.
56.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
Exit.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And Thomas has it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Blue 80.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now Kamara. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Ready.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 18-yard line.
Check three.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
You ain't got nothing. Slam.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check pass. Shit. 36. Bang.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
I can't do it, man. This is lagging too bad. Everything about this game right now is lagging so bad. My button keystrokes are horrible. I am throwing the ball and it's going late.
They'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You must be dreaming. Then we're going to 53. Hey, watch that.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
We own him. We own him.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
And again, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, well, maybe that's what it was.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First down.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
And a Cowboy first down.
Here we go. Go ahead, hey. Mike 54. Get your swerve on. Here we go. Go 26.
They run the counter. Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's stop now.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Kamara. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Under.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, let's talk about the coaching carousel. Some new guys in new places. Ron Rivera to Washington. We got Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Matt ruled up from the college ranks to Carolina. And for the Giants, Joe Judge. Any surprises in your mind?
Well, I think you start with Joe Judge going to the Giants, coming from New England, where he was the special teams coach for most of his career, and this season added wide receivers to his duties. Well regarded within the ranks of the NFL. Not much known about him to the outside world. It's kind of a reveal to everyone. Joe Judge, people will now get to know who he is, because most people thought Matt Rule was going to go to New York. He ends up in Carolina. And then, of course, Ron Rivera, he would have been a candidate for Dallas. He would have been a candidate for New York, as well as Washington. And Washington never let him out of the building. That was a big-time hire for them.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Here we go. Mike 54. They're not ready for this, man.
They'll run on first down. Elliott.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Watch 54. We're going to 53. Check 31. Check 31.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. Lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running with Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got you.
Here's Murray. And a solid run down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9.
That's it, baby.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Jam. Check 3. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. You kill.
54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. It's been a long day for you. Mike.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And an alley to run. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On second down, Kamara. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll run for it. This is Murray. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault?
You're a bomb, bro.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first.
Makes the score 6-20.
Type them up.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
This motherfucking number 92 running down there like that. That fucking line, man.
Today's final score is 6-20.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
On Madden 20 is a fucking noob. You see I shut him down the second half. He just had, it's a fucking noob game. Or a noob team. But that's what you get for playing with the Saints. Or playing against the Saints. I don't know. All I know is the motherfucker sucks. Anybody that plays with the Saints is a pure loser. Straight loser.